Hello, it's Patrick here from the GarageBand Guide.com. Apple just held their 2019 iPhone event and unveiled not only the next generation of iPhones, but also a new iPad, among other things. In this video, I'll answer a couple of questions you may have came away with as a GarageBand for iOS user or iOS music maker. Should you buy the new iPad that was announced? And should you update to the latest model iPhones? Apple announced a new base iPad that replaces last year's model. Framed as an entry-level device, this new iPad has a 10.2-inch screen with improved brightness and pixel density. It actually brings its pixels per inch count up to the same level as the iPad Air. This is fantastic, as one of the major drawbacks of last year's entry-level iPad was that the screen could seem pretty dim, especially in direct sunlight or outdoors. They've added the smart connector so you can connect Apple's smart keyboard, and the device still uses the Lightning port, so all existing Lightning-based peripherals on the market can be used with it as well. The best part about this new device is that it's priced the same as last year's model, so it's $329 or £349 for the 32GB storage version, and $429 or £449 for the 128GB storage version. Great stuff. In fact, they've made this thing so good that it makes choosing between this and the slightly more powerful iPad Air that was released earlier this year a really tough decision. Why would you pay $170 more for an iPad Air when the only benefits of it are that it uses the A12 Bionic chip over this new iPad's A10 Bionic chip, that's the same one found in last year's model, and that it has a True Tone display, which this new entry-level iPad lacks. Other than that, they're essentially the same. They both have Apple Pencil support, both have that smart connector, and both still rock Apple's proprietary Lightning port. It's really weird how close they are specs-wise, and it begs the question, why would you buy the iPad Air at this point? It's a strange one. Anyway, if you've been holding out for a budget-friendly way into the iOS music making scene, I think this is the one to go for. You're getting a hell of a lot of bang for your buck here. Look, so going into this, everyone kinda knew it was going to be a boring update, but I don't think anyone expected it to be quite this boring. Okay, the good news first. From a purely iOS music making standpoint, whether you go for the iPhone 11, which in reality is the updated version of last year's budget handset, the iPhone XR, or the iPhone 11 Pro or iPhone 11 Pro Max, you're getting an increase in processor speed. In fact, the new A13 Bionic chip is a whole this much extra bit of a blue line faster than the A12 Bionic and Android equivalent chips. We'll have to wait for some actual benchmarks to surface to see what this translates to in real world terms. This new generation of iPhone also offers vastly improved battery life. In fact, Apple are saying you'll get around 4 hours extra on average, which is great news if you use a Lightning port powered recording interface. And honestly, that's about it really. Of course, Apple have updated the cameras on these new iPhones. It looks like improving the cameras on these things really seems to be Apple's focus at the moment. But from a hardware standpoint, these are pretty much the same design as 2017's iPhone X, with improved cameras and internals added. Same big old notch, same form factor. It really looks like Apple are focusing on iterating on this design as opposed to innovating anything at this point. So no, purely from an iOS music making standpoint, I probably wouldn't recommend updating to the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, or iPhone 11 Pro Max. Whoever names these things needs shot. So there you have it. Are you excited about these new devices? Will you be picking up the new 10.2-inch iPad? What about the iPhone 11 or 11 Pros? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I've been Patrick from the GarageBandGuide.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.